Good morning, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm at one of my listings, 3412 Del Rio Court here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I'm going to do this video a little differently today. I'm going to show you this house and I want you to guess what the price is. What I like to do with all of my clients and customers when they come to Las Cruces or when they're looking for a new home is I try to get them familiar with pricing so that way they can identify a correctly priced house, and I find that that just helps with their decision-making process. So let's start with the basics real quick. The average price per square foot hovers around $176 to maybe $180 a square foot in Las Cruces. What you can expect in a home at $176 per square foot if it's priced correctly. Maybe a bit of an older home that has outdated features but is still functional and livable, such as aluminum windows, outdated cabinets. It might have a swamp cooler or evaporative cooler, but at that price per square foot you should still be able to move into the house and live in it, even if it is a little bit outdated. Now once you get to the $200 per square foot price range, you should expect a house that's in really good shape, that's nice and clean, maybe not fully updated, but doesn't have a lot of stucco cracks and things that you need to address when you move in. At $225 per square foot and above needs to be perfect. It needs to be move-in ready. Every house is going to have some type of issue, so when you get an inspection, of course, there's going to be a few things you need to fix, but it needs to be a very clean, move-in ready house with almost nothing needed before you move in. So 3412 Del Rio Court is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,375 square foot home. It was built in 2008, and these sellers are the original owners, so they've known this house for its entire life, and they've taken really good care of it. This home is exceptional, and they did a ton of work before putting it on the market, which I wish all sellers did. It definitely reflects pride of ownership and shows really well. I'm walking in this gigantic backyard right now with perfect views of Picacho Peak. And we're in the valley, so you have incredible views from here. I always try to picture who's going to buy a house, and what I imagine for this house is it's going to be somebody that's kind of established. They may have an RV, some side-by-sides, a lot of toys, things like that they need to park at the house. I'd imagine that they like their solitude and being away from the city, but not so far away that it's a pain to get back into town to pick something up from Target or Lowe's or something like that. It's still far enough removed from the city to where you're not living on top of each other, but close enough to where if you need to run into town to grab something real quick, it's doable. So it kind of has the best of both worlds. This is in a cul-de-sac as well, so you have a nice separation between you and your neighbors. And I imagine the person that's going to live in this house really enjoys the outdoors. This has an irrigation well, so you can pretty much do what you want in the backyard and make it your own. As Martha Stewart says, if you want to be happy for a year, buy a car. If you want to be happy for 20 years, have a kid. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, then start a garden. All right, so let's take a look inside. To give you your orientation, to the left you're going to have the living room, you're going to have a formal dining room, kitchen's right behind here. To the right you're going to have the guest restroom, informal living room, the garage, and this makes a large loop. So let's just walk around real quick. That's going to be the garage and laundry room. You have a guest bedroom. You have another guest bedroom. This would be your guest restroom for the bedrooms on this side. And then you have the owner suite right here. Then as you see, we just made a full circle from the entry all the way around the bedrooms and all the living areas and back here into this very nicely sized living room with a fireplace. So let me show you one of the best features of this house. It's going to be a little hard with this camera, but you have Picacho Peak with a perfect view from the living room. The sellers told me that this is one of the things that they enjoyed the most out of the house, is just being able to have this amazing view. All right, so let's switch cameras here real quick. So this is the formal dining. You're going to have a vinyl window, tile throughout. Let's keep you going here, sticking to the right side of the house. This is going to be a flex room or bonus room. You can pretty much do whatever you'd like in here. Next to that's going to be the powder room. So no tub or shower in here, just a water closet with a sink. So perfect for get-togethers. We'll go into the laundry room. So nice big laundry room. That leads to the garage right there. Let me show you, you have some space to fold and you have a utility sink, which is nice. So you have an oversized in just about every way garage. So you have a deep and wide garage here. So this is definitely made for trucks. I had somebody that was looking at this house. We test fit their 4-door dually Dodge and it fit with some space. You have some built-ins here so you can have a nice little shop, nice little workshop. And you have 2 skylights and some really nice lighting. So if you do anything in the garage, any projects, or you need to see anything in the garage, this house will definitely have you covered. Okay, coming back from the garage, guest bedroom number 1. Keep on going down the hall. That's storage right here. And past that storage closet, guest bedroom number 2. Going to be just about the same size as number 1. All right, so we're going to come down the hallway here. To the left, you're going to have the restroom for the bedrooms 1 and 2. Fully tiled bathtub combo. You're going to have the owner suite. And they've also replaced some carpet in this house. They've done a lot to maintain this home. So we're in the owner suite. What I really love about this is that it has a separate entry and exit to the outdoor patio. And again, this would be your view from the owner suite. We have a walk-in closet with built-ins. And then you have the restroom. His and her sink, soaking tub with jets, and nice large shower, fully tiled. All right, next we have the kitchen. You have a very large concrete patio. I think this is awesome and shows the level of care that the homeowners took. So they put a 2-foot barrier of concrete all the way around the entire property. This helps protect the foundation from water intrusion. So that's a really good thing. You have a gate all the way around this lovely backyard. And as you can see, stucco and everything is in amazing shape. I have not seen a single crack since I've been walking around the property. That also goes for when I looked at the property before listing it. It was in immaculate shape. Let's go to this side of the property. This was a above ground pool that was kind of dug in a little bit. The sellers decided to take that out before selling. And this would be the area that you can park your RV and get access to the backyard. That comes from the garage right there. Okay, so hopefully that was enough for you to see to get a good estimate on the price for this home. We're currently listed at $221.05 per square foot, which brings the price to $525,000 total. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.